In the control circuit, the ignition lock starts, which has a positive connection from the battery and the connection of two windings in the starter solenoid. One of these is the pull-in winding, which has a low resistance value, and the other one is the hold-in winding, which has a high resistance. The pull-in winding is connected to the main starter terminal leading to the field or armature windings, and its circuits will be completed through the armature to ground on the starting casing and bi-frame returned to the negative battery terminal. The hold-in winding is connected to ground on the starter casing. When the ignition key is in start position, current passes from the positive battery terminal through the starter switch and through both windings. The high current flow through the lower resistance pull-in winding creates a strong magnetic field which attracts the solenoid plunger towards the main terminals. Plunger movement also operates the shift lever engaging the pinion with the ring gear. The plunger contacts the switching pin which transfers the motion through a contact spring to a moving contact which has then bridges the main terminals. These allows a large current flow from the battery through the starter motor windings, causing armature and pinion rotation. A rotational engine crankshaft bridging the contacts also short circuits the pull-in winding in the plunger is hold in position. With the action of the hold-in winding only, the pull-in winding is short-circuited because battery voltage is now being applied to both sides of windings and this stops current flow through it. During engine cranking, the action of the helix and the rotating armature sharp causes the pinion to be forced as deeply as possible into the flywheel ring gear, and this holds the pinion in mash. The hold-in winding is only used to ensure that the moving contact continues to bridge the main starter terminals when the engine initially fires the ring gear, tries to drive the pinion, and the force acting through the helix is relieved. When the starter switch is released, this opens the circuit between the battery and the hold-in winding and current flow through the winding ceases. The return springs in solenoid return the plunger, the moving contact, and the pinion to the rest position.